Hey, everybody. Looks like I went live even before I knew I was going live. How are you guys all today? I am good. Working on
Hey, everybody.
Oh, I don't like that live even before I echoing today. I am going to be doing some fabric playing today. I got a couple things to show you that I've done, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hi, Janine, how are you? I'm going to actually move my camera, so don't look if you get dizzy like I do. And I'm going to move so you can see, I hope, what I'm working on down here. Yep, looks like you can. I'm going to move a little more. Because what I'm doing today is I am ironing up some fabric. And I wanted to show my blocks. Kim is good today. Hi, Nancy. These are the blocks that I made for the Traveling Quilt project that Donna's doing. If you haven't signed up for that, I hope that you will. It's all in aid of a really good cause. They want to make 3 quilts for charity. So I'm trying to make sure that I mention that every time I go live for any reason. And I'm going to put those over out of my way. Oh, well, I appreciate you coming in while you can. I like those blocks too. I think they're really pretty, and I like that fabric. So what I'm showing here is the wrapping from the 10-inch squares, the layer cake that I have from my chicken salad block. Trying to get it so you guys can see. I've used up almost all of the ones that read more solid here, up towards the top. Hey, Teresa Louise. Janine, they are going to choose the charities. Each one of the 3 that's coordinating the quilt drive is going to put, is going to choose a charity, but they're also asking from people who are making blocks or any subscribers really for what charities they like individually so that they can go ahead and maybe donate to one of those charities if they don't have something already chosen. So you can influence which charity it goes to. So that's the breakdown of what was in the cookbook, and I only got 1 layer cake of it. But because I'm having the hand surgery tomorrow, and they moved me from 9:30 to 11:30, so it'll be later in the day than I thought, I have taken all of the rest of my fabric that I have. I don't have a lot. I have that 10-inch square, that layer cake left. And then I have a couple of fabrics that I had bought from So Yeah, way back when they had some in, like, I don't know, fat quarters, maybe half yards. So I thought I would go ahead and start getting this stuff cut for the background. If you've downloaded the sew along guide, it'll tell you exactly what you need. What I'm cutting is 4.5-inch strips, and the sew along guide shows sewing 4.5 by 4.5-inch squares together and 4.5 by 8.5-inch squares. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Colleen. Colleen did her first live today in case anybody missed it. I don't think any of us did, but I wanted to mention that. She did a great job. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut my fabric. You guys interested in watching that? That's great. I just thought it would be a good project for today. I'm knee deep in finishing up the chickens that I already had. And I've got a couple of other little projects down here that I'm working on. So I can't really start another project today because I need to get those chickens done. I want to make sure they're finished before I go in to have surgery tomorrow, just in case. I'm not anticipating anything bad happening, but I want to make sure that I'm ahead of the ball instead of behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. And all I'm cutting today is just the 4.5-inch strips out of everything. And then I'll cut some 4.5-inch squares once I have my strips cut up. I know that I need 56 of the strips. Yeah, Colleen. See, I told you you did a really good job on that. She was so nervous. Poor Colleen. Give it a little bit more of a press right there because there's a little wrinkle. And I don't want wrinkles in my block. Yeah, Colleen did really well. I keep telling her that first live is the hardest one because, you know, you feel like you gotta make sure you don't miss anything. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And I'm cutting through 6 layers with the way I've got it folded. And my Martelli just pretty much goes through it like it's nothing. So I have got Prudence I've got to edit today. And I've got the rest of them made, but not ready to go. They aren't all appliqued. Yes, you did really well. I guess I should pull up Nightbot so that my mods don't have to work their tushes off, huh? Let me do that right now. Sorry about that, guys. Sooner or later, Colleen would have been texting me going, where's Nightbot? Yeah, Sylvia, that first couple of ones are like, eh. And then after you get it, you're like, oh, this was nothing. Well, not nothing, but it was way easier than you thought it was going to be, right? And how do you guys like the move back into the sewing room here? I'm actually in my real sewing room. I don't have the Juki, but I guess I'll live with that. You about spit your drink out. Why? Oh, okay. I thought I had to turn it on. Shows you what I know, right? Guess I'm only going to get a 4.5 out of that one. That's okay. Just trying to do some pre-cutting. Oh, what does your description say, Kim, on this one? Aw. Well, Tracy, I'm just glad you're here. Hi, Lori. I'm hoping that mine has the Queen of Troll Hunters on it for you. Because I was pretty sure that I made you your own. Yeah, there you go. The undisputed Queen of Troll Hunters. Country living, yep. That's what happens, right? I like it. I like it. And you guys all see what I'm doing here? Yeah, you can. Okay. Just trying to make sure. One, two, three, 4.5. You saw my video earlier about doing those blocks for Donna's quilt for the charity quilts. You may laugh at me at how I do the cutting here. Thank you, Kim. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Luane. How are you? And I saw Tracy at Craft a Simple Life. Hello. Let's see, 4.5 is what I want first. Was trying to make it a spot where you could see easier. I'm not sure I love this Hue camera for this, but I thought I would try it today. See how it comes out for us. If you hate it, let me know. I'll use the broader one on the next live. I don't think I can switch in the middle. What I'm working on right now, Tracy, is doing the rest of the cookbook fabric I have to go as those background parts. And then whatever I don't need for that, I will use, oh, excuse me. I'll use as part of my scrap quilt for Sean that I'm doing. So let's see. That I can put the quilt together, because as soon as I finish block 12, they come back up here to me. I have to look over at the computer to be able to see. As soon as I finish block 12, I want to piece the rest of it together so that we can wrap this one up as quick as possible. I'm not tired of chickens, but I'm getting there. And especially over the next couple of days, because that's all I've got on my agenda until I get everything up. And I did a video yesterday on what's going on this month for me. I neglected to mention that I'm going to be with Donna Struntz at Handmade by Ying for an interview on the 18th. And I feel really bad that I forgot to put it on there. It dawned on me this morning when I was rewatching the video. And I was like, oh no, Donna's going to think I don't love her anymore. So you guys be sure and let Donna know that I love her and that I did say something about it. I just don't want her thinking I'm just like not going to do that interview, because I definitely want to do it. Oh, yeah, Kelly, I'm sorry. I did try to increase the number of emojis, but I think I only increased it to like 25. And the reason I picked that number was because when Miss Ellen comes into chat, she almost always puts 25 down there with her hellos and her smiley faces and waving at everybody. So I was trying to do it based on her. I guess I need to count how many Kelly normally puts in. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. Things that the trolls really like to use. I did give more on the capitals. I got locked out of Colleen's chat earlier for a few seconds because I was testing her bot before she gave me a wrench. And it wouldn't let me use more than 50, what was it, 50 caps in the entire chat, Colleen? Right. Oh, per chat period. So if I put a smiley face in every time I say hello to somebody, and I say hello to more than 50 people, then it's going to lock me out. That's not cool. Well, I'm not going to get rid of the bot, but I may have to rethink how the bot uses or does emojis. It dropped the boom. That's not cool. I don't know if you guys want to see what I'm cutting. I'm just literally trying to get it cut. But at least it looks like I'm being productive. I hate to have to beat the bot up in the first week that I have it. All right, now, this one, I really like this particular layer cake piece. And I am ambivalent about putting it in my chicken salad quilt. What do you guys think? Oh, that's true too, Colleen. Me and Mr. Nightbot may have to have a discussion then. Maybe I'll disable that one completely. Then I don't have to worry about it getting my friends, because I think it got Ellen last week, right? And I don't want that happening. Hi, Donna. Okay, fine. Fine, Donna. She filled my spot already. Who are you interviewing besides me? Can I take a guess? Are the initials CP? I am cutting fabric, Beverly. Here, let me turn you guys down again so Beverly can see. I'm prepping for my chicken salad. I've got all of my blocks cut now, 4.5. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking the rest of my, I have to count twice because that's who I am. I'm taking the rest of my layer cake that I had left over from the cookbook fabric, and I'm going ahead and cutting it up because I've got some scrap sewing that I need to do. I've got a sew along coming along or coming up very soon with Sean and, let's see, Beth at Goody Goods, Courtney from Pieces Love and Quilting, Donna from Handmade by Ying, and Fallon from Soviet Quilts. Is that everybody, including me? If I left somebody out, beat me up, please, Colleen. So I've got a scrap sew along coming up with them, and I'm trying to do random scraps as much as I can. So I want to make sure that I've got the scraps from this because I would like them to be in that quilt as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with the quilts. Put it with my other 30 quilt tops that need to be finished. And I'm trying to get some stuff done ahead of time because, you know, when I go in for the surgery on my hand tomorrow, it's supposed to be outpatient and not a big deal, but heaven forbid that something happens. So I want to make sure that I'm not stuck, unable to work after all this is done. So that's all caught up or cut up. And then let me get all that put in the garbage. Why was Lori? It didn't like the word but? Yeah, that shouldn't have been stopped. Lori, I don't. I'll have to take that one out of Nightbot's vocabulary. All right, I'm bringing you back up to me. So I've got all that fabric cut, at least into 4.5-inch strips. And then I'll go through and cut it into the squares and stuff I need. I know that I need 56 of the bigger pieces, and I'll want to make sure I get 56 out of the cookbook fabric. And then once I have 56 8.5 by 4.5, then everything else will get cut to 4.5-inch squares. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Tracy Albert. Let me get a drink here. She's singing Mickey, so she's gonna make me sing that. Donna, that's cruel, because I will sing it, or it'll be stuck in my head. At least, do I need to keep this? Anybody have an opinion? Good. I'm throwing it away. My new best friend in my sewing room. It's not doing a very good job either. The lint roller to get the thread off of me. The scrap collaboration is on July the 23rd, Kelly. Hello, everyone. Yes, that's the way to do it, Tracy. Because this chat, well, all chats move fast, as far as I'm concerned. But so that's all the cookbook fabric cut into 4.5-inch strips. And I still have, now I said this at the very beginning of this, but I do just want to show this. This is my box of Lori Holt fabric that I have. And most of this is from Vintage Housewife or Farm Girl Vintage. Some of it is from her stitch line, but I still have this whole box full of Lori Holt fabric. And this is why I don't buy Lori Holt kits, is because it's all, I mean, it's like it grows. It's worse than any other fabric as far as that happens. It grows and it grows and it grows. So I have plenty to do the background of my chicken salad quilt with Lori Holt fabric. I don't have to bring in anything from the outside. So I got that whole box. Hmm. Yeah, Amy, I don't know what it, I'm looking at that, Kelly, trying to figure it out. Jumping in to say hi. I have a video doctor appointment. If you're still on when I'm done, I'll jump back in. Praying the cardiologist will listen to me. I'm gonna move over here to my computer because I'm trying to figure out what on earth it decided was spam in that. have a video doctor appointment. Can't figure out what it decided to get you or Lori for. You're right, Tracy. There wasn't anything wrong with it. I'm looking at it right now, trying to figure it out. Sorry, guys. And it should have gotten ice cubes because that word is in there. Hello is fine. Have a video doctor appointment. Oops. Until I can figure that out, I'm decreasing the limit for it for 10 seconds. Hey, Beth, how are you today? No, hell is not in mine. I don't have hell in there. Or at least I don't think I do. I didn't see it because I just went through the whole list and I don't see what it got either one of them for. So me and Mr. Bot are going to have fun. Lori, you could be right. Just jumping in to say hi. Then I'll jump back. None of that should have been bad. So Amy, I apologize for that. Yeah, we'll have to do a live later, maybe a private one, and try going through all the words and seeing which ones it beats us up for, because that's not cool. Kelly, did you ever tell me how many emojis you put in there? Hello, Courtney. How are you today? Yeah, the bot needs something to chill him out, huh, Lori? So, Beth, when are you going to start doing lives? Yeah. Well, I'll have to do that after the live. I don't think I can kill it during the live, Teresa. But I will definitely give it some cheese and wine. Sorry, not meaning to ignore you guys. I was just trying to get that all fixed up for us before we went any further. Because I don't want it booting anybody out for, you did 5, but you won't do more. I just changed it up to 50, Kelly. Why are you feeling low, Courtney? Are you sick? Or are you just having one of those weeks? I'm trying really hard not to have one of those weeks. Oh, did another kid move out, Beth? How did you inherit another room? And anybody look at mine? I have stuff everywhere because I've been trying to get all this stuff done. And I dug out all the Lori Holt that I had. I've got a machine to over there, as you can see. And I haven't completely gotten everything moved on that. Courtney, I hope you feel better. It shouldn't give you a hard time with your other screen name, Lori. Oh. Well, new craft room for mom. Son moved out. My kids were like, Mom, are you gonna at least let us get out the door before you start planning what to do with our rooms? And I was like, nope, hit the door. They were grown though. Donna, are you trying to get the bot to beat you up? You have a wrench. It won't. As long as you have a wrench, it won't kick you out. No, Kim is the queen of troll hunters, guys. I don't care what anybody tells you. She is the fastest troll hunter I've ever seen. Teresa Louise is the best trainer. If you ever want to know what all you can do with that wrench and how to use it, go talk to Teresa Louise. But Kim's the fastest person I've ever seen at catching trolls. Teresa's right there with her, but they each have their skills. And I'm not the world's best at catching trolls, although I do catch them. I'm pretty good at linking, though. I do in links. So I have a skill. I think Sean said the other night that I was apprenticed to Colleen for doing links. And I kind of laughed at him and said, okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. You moved out and left your youngest? What in the world? Luane, what did you say? Oh, thank you, Stir. Penny loves you too. Luane, what did you see? Or what did you say? Did it delete? He said, in 2 weeks of leaving for basic training, my mom had cleaned my room for her craft room. Okay, Nightbot, you're done. Not today. Okay, somebody want to check and make sure Nightbot's turned off for me? Well, I just turned it off, so it should not be working now. Bye, Kelly. Have a great day. Now, did it kick Loine out? Loine, are you still here? Yeah, I turned it off. Yeah, my apologies for that. That was not cool. There it is. View deleted messages. Yeah. Mr. Bot, you're a brat. Oh, I've had that one stuck in my head for days too, Lori. What's going on? Yep. Oh, well. All right. Let's see if We've got, I don't know. Hi, Gisela. How are you today? Try butt, B-U-T-T, Beverly. Okay, Donna, you have a great day. Oh, there you go, Nancy. I would say that means the bot is turned off. Well, doggone it. No, I don't like the bot kicking people out of my chat for normal everyday comments. That's not cool. It's like it's got child controls on. You can't use the word butt. What are you supposed to call it? It's a butt. All the other words are considered worse by YouTube, right? Got kicked out of a bar for being too nice a few years ago, picking up a drunk friend. All right. Hi, Marla. I got kicked out of a bar once. I probably deserved it. I told the owner of the bar he was a jerk in more colorful language. He was serving minors. And when I pointed out to him that the girl was a minor, he was like, well, I think she's cute. It's my bar and I can do what I want. I was like, all right, well, you're a butt. You can use the word butt, Luane. I killed the bot. I turned the bot off. It cannot do that to you guys. I do not like that. That's not how the bot is supposed to make it easier. So the links can go in quickly and anybody can bring them up. So if you want to know how do you subscribe to Stephanie at Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter, you can just put in Sassy and her link pops up so you can go check out her channel. But it's not supposed to be throwing people out for no reason. That's not cool. I'm fine today, Gisela. Tomorrow's when I'm going to be fun. They moved my appointment time. I'm sorry, I've got the phone down behind me. My appointment was at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and I can't eat after midnight. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad. Well, they just called earlier and moved it to 11:30. And I'm going, by the time I get to that hospital, I'm going to be ready to beat those people up. Maybe so. Halloween. I come from a long line of miners. Matter of fact, I have an uncle who, if I remember right, is still working in a mine. No, we killed the Terminator, at least until we can make sure it works the way we want it to work. So that's done for now. I'll go in and play with it sometime. Probably not today. I'm ready for lunch too, Stir, and I just ate a sandwich a little bit ago. I am going to be hangry tomorrow. Yes, I am. They better have a MFing box lunch, which is what my nurse friend that works in the ER calls it. Says she suspects that some people come in there just to get that. Okay, Lori. They should, Tracy. I have latex allergies, so usually they clean. I'm like the first one they do, because it's special precautions that they have to take for no latex. Well, the cesspool is busy today, looks like. Hello again, Lori. Or Sherlock now, I should call her, since she switched. So like I said, I've gotten all my chicken salad stuff for next week recorded. I just have to get it edited. And so if next week's block is a little funny, the video, don't beat me up too badly because I'll probably edit it tomorrow afternoon after I get home, or sometime this weekend. And I won't promise that I won't be under the influence of major drugs when I edit it. I shouldn't laugh about that, but I react weirdly. They gave me, when they did the part that they did in the ER, he gave me a Norco, or a prescription for it, which is hydrocodone and Tylenol. And I only took one, but that one kept me up all night. It was like 3 a.m. and I'm still sitting there going, what do I do now? What do I do now? I don't like that reaction. I need to remember to only take a half if I actually want to sleep. Yeah, I'm not sure if the hospital has switched over to all nitrile gloves or not. I know that I have a box of gloves over there that are vinyl. They're not latex, that I use whenever I do messy stuff in here. Like if I'm doing Etch-a-Sketch, Armor Etch. Bye, Teresa. You have a great day. But I use the vinyl gloves whenever I do anything that's, lots of chemicals, or if I do a lot of painting. Yay, Marla, that's great. I don't know how to do that through Zoom, Colleen. If you do, you're welcome to teach me how. I thought that I had that set up in my settings, but apparently it's different if you go in. Yes, they do. That's, Lori, that's exactly why I'm trying to make sure everything's done. They did a surgery on me last year at the beginning of September, and I was under anesthesia for 8 hours and tilted, like, so my head was down and my arms were down. And then they had to restrain me because I kept trying to pull the intubation tube. And when I came out of it, my hands, like all the way down to here, were numb for almost 6 weeks. It was getting a little better each day, but it took almost 6 weeks. So I'm trying to make sure I have as much as I can possibly do finished before I go in tomorrow, just in case the same thing happens again. Is that your first rheumatologist appointment? Okay, Gisela, I hope you don't get a bad storm today. Any medicine ending in zine? I'm immune to lidocaine, hydrocaine, cocaine, all that stuff. They don't do anything for me. So, well, I hope you don't have a storm and have to leave, Gisela, but if you do, I appreciate you coming by and visiting with us today anyway. Yeah, rheumatologist wasn't bad. I ended up having to have a bunch of blood tests and x-rays on different things, Lori. Okay. If they decide they're going to put you on medicine, make sure you research it thoroughly. I've been taking Plaquenil since my first rheumatology appointment. They switched me over to methotrexate at the beginning of 2021, kept me on the Plaquenil. Methotrexate is a once a month drug. You take it every 4 weeks, and you take 5 pills one time every 4 weeks. The first time I took it was the first time I had a diverticulitis attack. And once that was all healed up and I was off antibiotics, I took another dose, had a second diverticulitis attack, and that's why I ended up having surgery at the beginning of September last year. I had to have a bowel resection because they don't think that it caused one and the other, but I think the methotrexate is what caused the perforation. And I ended up having to have 24 inches removed from the colon. So make sure you research it thoroughly if she suggests that medicine. Bye, Beverly. You have a great day. Yeah, I think she said this is her first appointment. Those fingerless gloves are great though. Actually, I have a pair that I got off Amazon that actually come down to like up here on your finger. And I really like those. And they have the bumps in the hands so that you can grip things. They're great even for like quilting. Okay, guys, so I have cut my fabric, or at least started cutting my fabric. And I've got a couple more things that I need to get done, but I didn't want to dump you guys and not have another live this week since I missed Mondays. I will update hopefully tomorrow afternoon, if not Saturday morning, or I will ask one of my mods to update everybody and let you guys know everything went okay or I'm still in the hospital. I don't think I'm going to be stuck in the hospital. He would have done this outpatient in his office, but he's going to put needles in here and here. And I wasn't sure that I could sit there and not want to punch the heck out of him if he did that. So he's going to put me under sedation, but not all the way under. So I should be home tomorrow night. I'll give you an update as soon as I'm able to, and I think it'll be good. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. See your RA before zone shots. A lot of things can mimic arthritis, and you may have more than one kind. I have osteoarthritis in my hands and rheumatoid arthritis other places, Lori. Turmeric may help if you take turmeric. I know you don't like to take pills, but the Plaquenil actually helps. And knowing how much inflammation you have gives you a chance to start trying to manage it, because inflammation is what causes the pain with RA. And mine moves from joint to joint, you know, but I haven't had, before I started taking the Plaquenil, it wasn't uncommon for me to get up and from one of my knees to be so sore I couldn't walk. I mean, even with the cane or the walker. And I took my cane with me to the doctor's office the other day, but I didn't end up needing it. I carried it around. But usually when I walk any distance, especially on hard floors like that, I end up needing the cane before I get back out to the car, and I didn't need it. So the Plaquenil helps. You just have to, you know, talk to your doctor and see what they recommend for you. Repetitions, okay. I will check that. Hi, Lynn. I'm actually winding down. Thanks, Lori. You have a great day. You know you have RA? Okay. Yeah, some of those drugs are worse than what they're treating. I'd rather have my knee hurt once or twice a year than, you know, have to have a bowel resection. Sorry. Not much today, Lynn. I cut some fabric. I finished making my little blockies for my chicken salad. I haven't got them all appliqued or the videos done, but I got all the pieces cut out. So I've decided I would take the rest of the fabric and cut it up for the background pieces and get that done and start on that, at least during the live today, because I didn't want to work on applique while you guys were live. That just seems really cheeky. So I decided not to do that. But I will look at that, Colleen. I'm going to say bye for now. Give you guys a minute or two to say goodbye to everybody. And non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is a big, 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 big side effect. Luane, you have a great day. My tummy's growling too, so I'll be doing the same thing within a few minutes. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. You have a great day. I'm waiting for you to be able to start doing some FPP again. Yep, we're all still learning this tech. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for coming.